The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry. For myself, I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. Why can't I just eat my waffle? Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. If the people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a certain poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself, because it's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential. I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. I am not in favor of gay marriage, but when you start playing around with constitutions just to prohibit somebody who cares about another person, it just seems to me that's not what America is about usually. Our constitutions expand liberties, they don't contract them. I do think at a certain point you've made enough money. We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded. We need to internalize this idea of excellence. Not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. It's time to fundamentally change the way that we do business in Washington to help build a new foundation for the 21st century. We need to reform our government so that it is more efficient, more transparent, and more creative. That will demand new thinking and a new sense of responsibility for every dollar that is spent. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to where we are today, but we have just begun. Today we begin in earnest the work of making sure that the world we leave our children is just a little bit better than the one we inhabit today. I'm the President of the United States. I'm not the Emperor of the United States. In a world of complex threats, our security and leadership depends on all elements of our power, including strong and principled diplomacy. We prove that we are still a people capable of doing big things and tackling our biggest challenges. I see Americans of every party, every background, every faith, who believe that we are stronger together. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, young, old, gay, straight, men, women, folks with disabilities, all pledging allegiance under the same proud flag to this big, bold country that we love. That's what I see. That's the America I know. It's not surprising, then, they get bitter. They cling to guns or religion or antipathy to people who aren't like them, or anti-immigrant sentiment or anti-trade sentiment as a way to explain their frustrations. I'm a warrior for the middle class. I believe in American exceptionalism, just as I suspect that the Brits believe in British exceptionalism and the Greeks believe in Greek exceptionalism. Now, as a nation, we don't promise equal outcomes, but we were founded on the idea everybody should have an equal opportunity to succeed, no matter who you are, what you look like, where you come from. You can make it. That's an essential promise of America. Where you start should not determine where you end up. That's the good thing about being president. I can do whatever I want. I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. In the end, that's what this election is about. Do we participate in a politics of cynicism or a politics of hope? A good compromise, a good piece of legislation is like a good sentence or a good piece of music. Everybody can recognize it. They say, huh. It works. It makes sense. To avoid being mistaken for a sellout, I chose my friends carefully, the more politically active black students, the foreign students, the Chicanos, the Marxist professors, and structural feminists, and punk rock performance poets. Thanks for watching. Subscribe this channel for more videos.